Now let's see the another type of distribution, that will be the binomial distribution. Before start the binomial distribution, let's see the one more important concept, that will be the Bernoulli's theorem. So if you know the what is meant by Bernoulli's theorem and the formula for these things, there only we can derive the binomial distribution. Okay, so here you can see from the Bernoulli's theorem, if the probability of occurrence of an event, that be the success in a single trial, is said to be the P. Then the probability it will occur exactly R times of n independent Bernoulli's trials. Okay, this will be the, you have to be taken an event, that will be the success of a single trial, that will be said to be the P. So here the probability of the success, what will happen exactly after the R times, that will be the success or failure. Okay, here in this Bernoulli's theorem you have to be taken many independent events. Okay, so here what will be the formula for this, that will be the NCR P power R Q power n minus R. Okay, here R is said to be the success, this R is said to be the success, okay, just put it in the box, and n minus R is said to be the failure. Okay, and next n be the series of independent trials, Okay, so if you take the NCR, that will be the mutually exclusive or exhaustive events. Okay, this was the important formula, you have to be just memorize this formula. Okay, what will be the P power R and what will be the Q power n minus R? Let's see. So if you want to write for the P power R, that will be the probability of success in all the trials. Okay, so if you want to write for the Q power n minus R, that will be the Q power n minus R, that be the probability of failure in all the trials. Okay, next if you want to derive this formula, how you can derive this formula, that will be the, you can see by binomial distribution. So this be the Q plus P whole power n, that will be equal to, so in this NCR, in the R place you just have to replace with some numericals, that will be the 1 2 3 so on, then you have to be check, that will be the, so if you want to substitute the 0, this will become the Q power n, plus if you want to substitute the 1, that will become the NC1 P power 1 Q power n minus 1. Suppose if you want to substitute the 2 in place of R, that will become the NC2 P power 2 Q power n minus 2. So this will be the NC3 p cube q power n minus 3 plus into so on plus here this be the NCR p power r q power n minus r plus into so on. Last that will be the Pn. So here in this form you can observe our formula we will get right, that will be the here NCR p power r q power n minus r, right? Here this be the NCR p power r q power n minus r, that will be your r plus 1th term for the binomial distribution. Okay, this was the be the r plus 1th term for your binomial distribution. Okay, what will be the conclusion for this type of formula? That will be the whenever you have to be see this type of expansion, okay, in the mean case or the variance case or in general case, okay, you just have to be directly represented with this q plus b whole power n. Okay, and here you can see, so here if you want to take another case, so that will be the probability of getting at least one success in the series of n trials. Probability of getting at least one success in a series of n trials. Okay, what will happen? So here also you can directly substitute this formula. The result be the so this will be the at least one, right? At least one means we will directly started our sequence with NC1. Okay, that will be the NC1 p power 1 q power n minus 1. So here you can start with that. So this will become the NCN1 p power 1 q power n minus 1. So plus NC2 p power 2 q power n minus 2 plus into so on. It will be go on up to the Pn. Okay, so if you want to see this type of extension, you just have to be replaced with this extension with q plus p whole power n, right? So this will become the q plus p whole power n. Okay, so minus q power n. So whenever you can see the total probability, that will be the p plus q, that will be equal to 1. P plus q, that will be equal to 1. Okay, so here p be the probability of success and here q be the probability of failure. Whenever you have to be combined the probability of success as well as the probability of failure, that will be equal to 1. Okay, and here also if you want to write the q, that will become the q is equal to 1 minus p. Okay, so substitute whenever you have to see the p plus q or q plus p, you have to be directly replaced with 1. Okay, this will become the 1 whole power n minus q power n. Okay, so why I am taking this q power n means here you can see probability of getting at least one success in a series of trials. Okay,
So here we have to be taken in series of trials like this. Here we can get in this be the success. We have to be taken another case that will be the failure. Here the total probability that will become the q plus p whole power n minus that will be the q power n, that will be the 1 power n minus q power n. Okay, so in this concept you just have to be remember important formula be the NCR p power r q power n minus r. That will be very important for your examination point of view. Okay, in the next case we will try to see the binomial distribution as well as the some mean for the binomial distribution and the variance for the binomial distribution. Okay, in the next class we will try to see. Okay, thank you.